Welcome to a virtual tour of the CAMH and Workman Arts spaces located at the McCain Complex Care and Recovery Building, located at 1025 Queen Street West, situated at the corner of Queen Street and Ossington Avenue. At the present time, this is the entrance into 1025 Queen Street, one block east of Ossington next to the TD Commons Park. Staff and visitors enter this door, where they are greeted by our friendly COVID screening staff. After having sanitized your hands and getting a new mask, staff and visitors proceed to the west, down the main hallway to the lobby/crush space. Now in the lobby space looking east from the First Impressions desk, you will see the Great Staircase, which will take you to the second floor where the Workman Arts offices, auditorium, and classrooms are located. Alternatively, you can also use the elevators to get to both the second floor and third floor where the media lab is located. Also located in the lobby space is a small stage which will be used for ceremonial purposes such as speeches and various types of events. The lobby space also features permanent art installations. This stone carving mural is by Workman Arts member Simon Shimut. Now on the second floor, you are immediately facing the auditorium straight ahead. The classroom is to the left, and around the corner to the right is the Workman Arts reception and offices. The coat room and box office space is also to the right, just before the entrance to the Workman Arts reception. Now let's take a look at the Workman Arts offices. Inside the reception area of Workman Arts, this is where you will be greeted by staff. To the left is the artist studio space, and the main offices are to the right. The art studio features a concrete floor with a non-slip surface, which is easily cleaned up in the event of a spill. There are tables, dividing walls, cupboard storage, flammable storage, a sink for cleaning, and eye wash station. There are two different types of spaces in the office: open concept and private office spaces. The office faces to the north, looking out onto Queen Street West. There is an oasis room where staff can have lunch or snacks, and a small room facilitates office supplies and photocopier. The rear entrance door takes you back out into the hallway in close proximity to a medium-sized meeting space. This is the meeting room that Workman Arts will also share with the education department. Now let's take a look at the shared classroom/green room space. The classroom was designed to be multi-purpose. It is shared with the education department and will be used for not only Workman Arts training programs, but also used as a green room for theater presentations and small lectures. The room has a lectern with controls for the presentation screens, cupboard storage space, a sink, an eye wash station, and drying racks for artwork. Tables and chairs are flexible and can be rearranged as needed. At the west end of the classroom is the door leading into the auditorium, which will take you back and forth during performances or film screenings, when the space is being used as a green room. There is a small vestibule between the auditorium and the classroom. Let's now take a tour of the auditorium. Upon entering the main doors, which are automated for accessibility, the lights will come on automatically, and when the door sensor to the right is triggered, the second set of doors will open. The auditorium was designed as a multi-use flexible space. The seating system is retractable and can be completely stored away into the east wall of the room. The seating system can also be deployed either fully or in single rows of up to halfway of 6 rows. There are 22 seats per row and a total of 12 rows of fixed seating. Seating is easily flipped up into place or flipped down, as you can see on the right, for storage. When the lectern is installed, the auditorium controls are easily accessed by anyone using the room. For simple AV presentations, one only needs to plug in their laptop to the provided HDMI cable and choose the proper input on the Crestron control screen, and then by pressing send to the projector. This is in the DSP mode on the Crestron controller. The projector will turn on, and the screen will roll down into position. The Auditorium is equipped with not only a presentation AV screen, but also cinema presentation capabilities, a robust audio system with multiple speaker locations and directions, and the latest in LED lighting technology. The Auditorium can be configured in a variety of different orientations for different situations, from lecture hall / cinema style, which you will see in this video, to a theatrical proscenium style layout or banquet style with table rounds and flexible seating. Underneath the Auditorium booth and seating is where we store the extra chairs, tables, and risers, which can be deployed for events as required. The booth is where the heart of the control system is, and where our cinema or DCP, which stands for Digital Cinema Package Projector, is stored, as well as the main control racks and audio patch bay is located as well. As you can see, the booth is also home to some of our vintage equipment that reminds us of our humble beginnings. Looking along the house right side of the room, there is floor lighting to guide you in or out in a dark situation during a film presentation or theater show. This is also the path to our one-of-a-kind drapery system. Inside this giant 2-story storage room is the drapery system. The theater is fully equipped with blinds, as well as a complete surrounding blackout and acoustical curtain. Additionally, the Auditorium can also be converted to a proscenium-style theater with an integrated 4 legs and borders curtain system that moves on independent tracks. There are also 2 crossover curtains which move into place on tracks. The whole system is automated for ease of setup. To the north rear of the Auditorium is a discrete entrance/exit, which is perfect for when an event is going on and latecomers are being seated. The balcony or gallery in the upper 3rd floor level can also accommodate additional seating, and it is fully wheelchair accessible. It can also be used during events as extra crush space for a reception. The balcony will also house one of our 35mm projectors as a display unit in the future, as well as a functional 35mm projector and a follow spot. For those of you looking for the media lab, you will need to take an elevator after having checked in at the reception in the office to go up to the 3rd floor. From the 3rd floor elevator, you will proceed straight to the left down this hall, and then make an immediate right turn. On the left, you will see a door to the Auditorium gallery. Using a magnetic pass card, enter this door on the right-hand side. Passing by the AV Center office and the booth doors, the door at the end of this hallway is the entrance to the Media Lab. Inside the following vestibule, the Media Lab is straight ahead on the left, and the recording booth is on the right-hand side. The Media Lab features approximately space for 4 to 5 workstations, including recording equipment for the recording room. At this time, we are still in the process of setting up the space for future use. The recording room is large enough to accommodate 2 to 3 people, depending on the needs and instruments or vocals. Both rooms have a patch panel to connect microphones and instruments back into the mixer for recording. There is also an in-use light to let people know that a recording session is in progress. Now in the basement, this is the storage space at 1025 Queen Street. The space stores items such as artwork, art display items, projection screens, and Workman Arts files. This concludes our virtual tour of the new Workman Arts and Auditorium spaces at CAMH's CCR building. We hope that you have enjoyed this tour, and feel free to send your comments or questions to Workman Arts.